Hi violin players, we're going to work on Minuet 3 up until the first repeat sign. For many of you, that's the first 4 lines in your Suzuki book. So you notice that this minuet has some similarities to the minuets that came before it. First off, the hook bows. So let's do a little warm up with those hook bows. I am on the D on my A string, and I want to get to the tip on every down, so I have enough room for the up, up, like so. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of those, cycle through to get my arm in the hooked bow spirit. Here I go. Ready, go. One more. Okay, now I'm going to add the string crossing that you have in measure 2. So I'm going from the D on my A string to the G on my D string. So I'm going 3, swing my elbow for the G, and the 2 ups, like so. Okay, I'm going to do that a couple times. Ready, go. One more. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the biggest bowing pattern. It happens in measure 1 right away. So you're going to do a down bow and then a slur separate. And that happens over and over and over. And a little hint, every single measure that starts with a down bow, which is most of them, you should get all the way to the tip so you have a lot of room to play with on your slurs and hook bows. So here are the first 2 measures. I'm going to go in slow motion. And also like the minuets I didn't mention earlier, you're going to have low 2s on your A string and your E string, high 2 F sharp on your D string. So that first measure will end on that low 2 C natural. Here are the first 2 measures again. And we're going to do that 2 more times just to get that bowing pattern. If you need more than 2, pause the video, practice it till you got it. Ready, go. Here it is one more. Ready, go. All right, measure 3 begins with a 4th finger. Please do the 4th finger so you don't have to cross over to the E string just for that one note. So let's practice that. We're going to go from our G on our D string to our 4th finger E on our A string, like so. Let's do that a couple times. One more. And oh no, horror of horrors, we have a low 2 after that 4th finger, one of our favorite intervals to reach, not. So we're going to go from the G, E, C natural. Let's do that 2 more times. I'm going from a G to an E to a low 2 C natural on my A string. And one more time for good luck. Okay, now I'm going to start right on that 4th finger and do measures 3 and 4. Starting right on that 4th finger. Ready, go. Right, so it's that same bowing pattern you have in measures 1 and 2, and actually measure 4 should remind you of Minuet 2. So here are measures 3 and 4, one more time. Practice that until you've got it. Now I'm going to put the first 4 measures together. So we're working on the transition to our 4th finger, we're working on our bowings, and we are making sure that we get to the tip on every down bow. This is measures 1 through 4. let's do that one more time. Measures 1 through 4, and then pause the video till you've got it. Ready, go. Measures 1 through 4. I'm going to keep on going, starting from measure 5, and then you'll see there's kind of a funny looking note. It's just easier to play it than to explain it. So I'm starting from measure 5. I have a C natural, low 2. Ready, go. So that's called the grace note, that note I just got to. There's a little itty bitty B, and then there's a 3-beat A dotted half note. Followed by a bow lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. Notice the bowing pattern continues. Notice that I'm going to the tip on every down bow in that section. I'm going to start again at measure 5 through the grace note. Alright, and if I continue on after that grace note, it starts the same and ends a little differently. I'll just do a playthrough of that so that you can hear how it goes. Starting the measure after the grace note. Playthrough of that whole section up until the repeat, from the beginning until the first repeat. Ready, and go.